My name is Lorenzo Cobb, and today I'm going to be telling you about how OSHA PPE regulations can help protect and also help serve welders. OSHA PPE standards can help with health and safety. Say for instance, I remember this one time I was in my professor Mr. Don's class. I was welding and I felt a little something hot on my leg, but I didn't pay it no attention. So a couple seconds go by and Mr. Don walks by and he sees me on fire. He stops and says, "You're on fire." I looked back at him, I said, "You play too much." Then I went back to welding, but he tapped me again. He said, "You're on fire." I didn't feel it at the second, but I looked down and I instantly started to feel that burn. I patted my leg, kicked my boot across the room. My safety glasses were across the shop. I just lost everything trying to put that one little fire out. And that right there, it brings me to tell you on why we should support OSHA PPE regulations. PPE standards ensure the health and safety of all OSHA procedures or welding procedures. Following OSHA PPE standards and supporting and creating a culture of safety applies to all individuals, workers around facilities, companies, warehouses, or just around a welding site, period, or any site, on welding job sites. Because sometimes not having the right PPE can result in bad injuries. Say for instance, you have flash burn, third degree burns, second degree burns. You have hot plates, like if you don't have the proper PPE and you touch a hot plate by accident, you could potentially get third degree burn. It's not a fun thing. I went through it before. It's not very fun to deal with. You have to go to the hospital and they have to sit you in this tub and cool you down. It's like an 8-hour process. It's not something you want to deal with. So wearing the right safety gear like safety helmets, ear protection, eye protection, respiratory protection, gloves, steel-toed boots, welding hoods, welding hat, helmets, stuff like that, even in or welding sleeves. But you have to make sure you have the right material, or less you're gonna catch on fire. Excuse me. Protection of life and health. OSHA PPE standards prevents and minimizes injuries, prevent long-term problems or health effects, include eye burn, skin burn, and respiratory damage. And you have the legal, financial, and protection side of things. Ignoring OSHA regulation leads to fines, lawsuits, worker compensation claims, and potential business shutdowns. Compliance protects businesses from legal liabilities. Then you have productivity and reputation. Safe workers are more productive with PPE regulations and related injuries causing job slowdowns, absenteeisms, and low morals. A company known for safety attracts better talent and builds trust. Ethical and moral obligations. Enforcing OSHA PPE regulations and rules is an act of respect and responsibility, ensuring workers make it home safe. PPE regulations help prevent on-site injuries, help fines, lawsuits, worker compensation, claims, potential business shutdowns. And OSHA regulation talks about reputation and productivity. Regulation ensures safe workers are more productive. PPE-related injuries cause slowdowns, absenteeism, and low morale. It also talks about moral obligation, how enforcing OSHA PPE rules is an act of respect and responsibilities, ensuring workers make it home safe. And this is why I feel it's very important to follow PPE regulations and standards, because you wouldn't want something bad to happen to you while on a facility or job site, or any old warehouse dealing with welding, or on any premises. It's not a fun thing to experience. Trust me. Third degree burn is not fun. Eye burns are not fun. You should really take heed in the PPE regulations and standards, because it will help you and the company owners have a great day and have a great life. Once again, my name is Lorenzo Cobb Jr., and I have explained to you why OSHA PPE regulations and standards are needed in the work facilities, especially welding.